All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. It's LO AI Friday, my friends. Friday, if you want to say that. Glad to have
Woohoo.
everybody. Yeah, it's going to be great. This whole chat GPT ad thing, it's heating up, man. It's getting exciting, Chris. Man, we're so lucky you're here. We can learn this stuff. My goodness. But yeah, anyway, so Chris, you're up at the cabin. You're in cabin, living the cabin lifestyle again.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Quality family time.
Quality family time. Yeah. Yeah. Quality family time. I'm so different when it comes to that, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if I should say, but for me, it's like, man, I don't know. I just kind of like staying in my air conditioned home. You know what I mean? It's like
Yep.
quality family time. You can swing by for a few minutes and say hi, and then we're good to go.
Yep.
That kind of a thing.
Mhm.
But it's been a while since I was the kind of guy to go out like on a cabin or out on the lake or go, do that kind of stuff. I don't know why. In the chat, are you guys like me at all? Who's a grumpy old grandpa? Anybody? Or no, probably not. Yeah, there we go, Edwin. Man, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, to me, it's like, man, I just got my gig, my world. Just want to stay home, do my thing. You know what I mean? And I'm good. Okay to do something with the family once in a while, but man, the days of like camping to me is kryptonite. Like
Mhm.
there is
Oh yeah.
no way I would ever camp ever. At this stage of my life. When I was younger, sure, a little camping here and there. But these days, never. You know,
Mhm.
my kid Joey, he's a boater. He's got a boat, but a wakeboard kind of boat. So
Cool.
there's no bathroom on it, Chris. Let's go boating, man. Let's go on a boat. Me out in the water on a boat, trapped on somebody else's schedule. Okay, you know what I mean? Like for a day, like I'd rather be electrocuted. Than do something like that. But that's just me. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Well, look,
yeah.
see, I got some supporters. I'm glad I do. Justine, you need to make note of that. Make note of all those people. I want to get all those people something special. I don't know what I'm going to get them.
And
I
you
like
can't.
Yeah.
Maria's comment about the glamping. Glamping is definitely better.
For
But
sure.
wait, is it a cottage or is it a lake house? Is it what,
Camper.
what
I think
Justine, what
it's
do you
just,
call it?
I would say glamping is like just not sleeping in a tent. So you have a bed, electricity, a bathroom, and still out in the wild, but in a way that's
I could probably touch base on that for like one night.
fancy.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then get home. But
Exactly.
yeah,
I
something like
love
that would work.
Douglas's comment. My wife loves to camp at the Hyatt.
Yeah. The good news is, speaking of the wife, the good news is me and the wife are on the same page. Like we are good. There's
Yeah.
not like there's any sort of I'd rather do this than do that or whatever. None of that.
Oh man, I don't know.
So,
You're missing out, Frank. Cold plunge in the lake this
oh,
morning.
Chris,
5:30, sun
stop.
comes up. The mist is coming off the lake. Fishing with the kids. Like, oh man, it's great.
So you were out on the lake this morning. You did go fishing and got
Yes.
skunked, essentially. So,
Yeah, I got skunked. Liam
congratulations.
always,
Yeah.
yeah, he knows how to
Yeah.
fish better than I do.
Well, he's the kid that jumps in the water and catches a shark with his bare hands, isn't he?
That's same one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
and that is not a lie, people. That's what he does. He literally
He
jumps in the
did one
water
time.
but he did it. He catches a baby shark with his bare hands. Yeah. Crazy. All right. Well, let's see. Should we touch base on anything before we get going here, or should we just start moving? Chris, I know you got a lot to cover today.
Yes.
So, and I want to make sure we got ample time to get this in because this is great stuff.
All right.
What do you say? What do you say? You want to just
Let's
kind of
kick
get
it.
moving, get going on this thing? Okay. So if we're going to do that, we have to bring up, the parade music and all that kind of stuff to officially start the segment here at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club this morning. And let's see what happens today. Let's see how you freak us out in the next 25 minutes, my friend.
Let's see. Let's see. I'll do well. Instead of freaking out, let's go get some real estate referral partners
Mm.
using AI. Okay, so I figured this morning before we get into the slides, because I got a hopefully a nice slide presentation for everybody today. But I thought it would be interesting to go back in time, way back in time, to when I joined the mortgage industry. So actually, a lot of people here either don't know who I am or haven't heard my story before, Frank.
Mm.
And so we'll start with a little story time. So my dad was a mortgage broker. That's how I got into the mortgage industry. We all get found by the mortgage industry. That's how I joined the industry. And I did something. I still don't know what it was, but I did something as a kid that made my dad put me on the rate sheets and donuts circuit as soon as I
Mm.
got into business. So I did something.
Nice.
Yeah. So 3 days a week, I'd fill my car up with coffee and donuts, drive around to all the real estate offices and like hang out in the lobby, giving out free coffee and donuts and rate sheets and trying to get real estate agents to send me business. And I think I got into the mortgage business, I think like 22 I was. And so like barely even shaved at that point. And so you can guess how well the rate sheets and donuts thing worked out for me. But to my benefit, Frank, I've always been a nerd. Didn't work out so well in high school, but once I got out of high school, being a nerd actually ended up being a great thing. So I can remember being incredibly frustrated, like wanting these qualified real estate agent relationships so bad and putting in the work, like just out there shaking hands, but getting ghosted for meetings all the time. And it was a grind. And so late at night, I'm on my computer, and I don't even think Google was like, they hadn't taken over yet. And so I could have been on like Lycos or like whatever, but I went to a search engine and literally typed in like, how do I get mortgage customers without having to talk to people? Something along those lines. This thing pops up and it's like, hey, download this free report and learn how to generate customers from the internet. And I was like, ooh, that sounds like something I could do. I would like that. And so I downloaded this guide, and it was a guide to Google Ads. And it was
Mm.
like within the first 2 or 3 weeks of Google Ads being released and you being able to pay Google to show an ad when somebody was searching for a keyword. And quite literally, my life changed overnight. In the interest of time, we'll fast forward. But what ended up happening was I learned how to run Google Ads for people that were interested in buying real estate. So if you're looking to buy your home or sell your home, I had two different types of ad campaigns, one for buyers, one for sellers. People would click on my ad and I would say, hey, I'll help you with your home search. Give me your contact information and I'll send you all the homes that are on the market. And in the first month of turning on these Google ads, driving people to a lead generation page, getting them to opt in for help with their real estate tour, I generated over 300 leads in our first month. And my
Mm.
career changed forever because I immediately went from the nerdy, socially awkward kid in the lobby at the real estate office to the guy who was able to walk into the office of the top producer, put 15 leads on his desk that I generated the day before, and say, would you be interested in talking to me about
I
how
think
you
I
could get
listed
more of
stuff that
these?
you reminded me of for
And
Mariana to
so
bring.
started telling the story a little bit. And a mortgage broker in Toronto, so one of the two largest cities in Canada, he reaches out to me and he says, hey, do you think that this would work for me? Because our numbers in our mortgage company just took off because I was out generating all the leads, talking to all the agents. They would send in all the deals. My dad would process all the deals. So he hit, I think we went from like number 20 to number 10 to number 3 to eventually like number 1 in production for the company. And we did it in like 8 months. And it was all from these leads and giving them to the top producers and getting all over the referrals from the top producers. And so this guy from Toronto calls me, puts me in touch with, so he runs a lunch meeting. And this is the start of our takeaway for today. So what we did was we rented a restaurant and they had this room in the back where you could sit like 14 people at a table at the back. They had a television on the wall and he said, would you drive down to Toronto, do a little presentation, teach these real estate agents about this system, and then we'll sign 2 of them up to get these leads that you're generating off of Google. I said, okay, cool. Yeah, no problem, man. Drove down to Toronto. I was like, guys, this is a brochure. This is a website. Websites are the future. Our customers are going to use the internet. They're going to go to Google. They're going to search for properties. We can generate leads. Here's how it works. The guy stands up about 3/4 of the way through the presentation, pulls his credit card out of his wallet, and throws it at me across the table. He says, I don't know what you're selling. I don't know how much it is, but I know I'm going to be the first person to buy it. I'm in. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, that guy was, at the time, I think he was like the number 4 or the number 5 real estate agent on the Toronto Real Estate Board. He was selling about 250 homes a year. The year after we started generating leads for him, they did over 400 transactions the next year from these leads that we were helping to produce for them. Plus, and man, Frank, back then, if I had known about the daily success plan, I can't even imagine how much business we would have done following up on the leads after we took the application, getting 5-star ratings and reviews, asking for referrals. So, like, if we had the daily success plan back there, back then,
quadrupled it. Yeah.
we were just incredible,
Yeah.
So definitely I made a lot of mistakes along the way. The point is this. I was like, wow, this really worked. Mortgage broker, loan officer hosts a small little meeting or does the outreach to top producing agents who are already spending money on advertising, and we're giving them this new source of leads. This is a fantastic way to set up these relationships. So I went out and ended up creating over 100 of those relationships. So loan officer would go out, invite a bunch of qualified real estate agents to a meeting, get them all in a room or a Zoom meeting. Back then it was GoToMeeting. And it was like everybody could see everybody else. And it was like, here's this brand new opportunity. I'm presenting it to all of you within roughly the same time period, but I'm only going to work with a certain amount of people. Would you like to try this out? And top producer after top producer would be like, yeah, I'm the guy. I want these leads. I want this opportunity in this market, guy or gal, right? And so I'm at that point living where, Frank, my phone is just buzzing off the hook all the day. We've got over 100 of these lead generation systems up, generating leads all over Canada and the United States. I wake up one Thursday morning. We're generating probably at that point tens of thousands of leads a month. And I wake up, and I'm used to waking up and having like hundreds of leads being generated overnight while I slept. Like it was like the internet dream, right? And I woke up one Thursday morning. There's no leads in my inbox. And there's an email from Google. Dear Mr. Johnstone, thank you very much for running ads on the platform. We're not going to run your ads anymore.
Whoa.
Just like that, out of business overnight. So I made some mistakes along the way. And that was the Google slap. And that happened like 2006-ish, 2007. But I never forgot the power of having the new thing, being first to the top producers, and being able to leverage it into an opportunity to get all of the referrals from those top producing real estate partners. So fast forward to our class last week. ChatGPT just launched ads. I was there within the first 3 or 4 days. They sent me an email. Hey, Chris, your agency probably wants to look at this. You should be running ads on ChatGPT. So now, if somebody is using the free version of ChatGPT and they're searching for real estate or mortgages, there's an ad that shows up at the bottom, and you can run an ad in that placement. And right now, cost per click, super cheap. People have never seen it before, so they were super responsive to it. And from my perspective, these leads are much higher quality than anything we've been able to produce from Google or Facebook and Instagram. So in my opinion, we're in this window of time where we've got an opportunity to take ChatGPT ads, take them to top producing real estate agents, be the person that helps them set up the system, and move part of their advertising budget away from buying leads on insert in your major service where these top producing teams, like I've seen budgets of $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a month that they're paying for lead gen in their real estate businesses. They're also running ads on Google. They're also running ads on Facebook. What type of relationship do you get to build when you're the loan officer that brings them ChatGPT ads and puts them on the path to set this up? Frank, does that make sense?
Totally. It's awesome.
So that's what we're doing. We're just taking a system that I already know works, already done, and we're just going to launch it on ChatGPT and use it to go get real estate relationships. And again, do the daily success plan, stay focused on that. This is another arrow in the quiver of the offers that you have for your top producing agents. This just happens to be what I think to be one of those viral offers. So what we're going to do now is just pop in, and I apologize.
Is that a seaplane flying by or something?
Legit, a plane just landed on the lake right there. That's
Really? Are you serious?
really, I'm serious. A plane
Nailed
just
it.
landed. Like,
Well, Chris, I was in the Navy and I can identify 1,324 different types of aircraft engine sounds. So, yeah, I think that was a
that was,
Beechcraft 109 Echo that probably just landed.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. All right. So, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this is what we went through last week. How to go out and Frank, this is something that I missed the first time through on this opportunity because I was so focused on generating the real estate relationships with the top producers. I didn't even really run ads in the mortgage space. And now we know we can run ads. So last week we went through you should be running leads through ChatGPT, through these ads for all the different consumer direct mortgage lead opportunities that you have. And we have these funnels all pre-built that we're working with the people from last week that signed up. So here's what we're looking at this week is not going consumer direct, but going and getting real estate referral relationships. And so in my mind, a qualified real estate agent is somebody who's doing 8 or more buy-side transactions. I want to take that list and I want to shorten it to having conversations with maybe 15 or 20 people in the market that are all top producers. And the reason why is they're all already spending and investing money in advertising. They already have significant budgets and they have a significant amount of referral volume to send to you. So we're looking for people that don't already have a captured relationship on the mortgage side of things, which is most of them when you're helping them with lead generation, and somebody who's already a top producer, already leader in the marketplace, and already spending money on ads. So there's a tool out there, Frank, and it's called the Meta advertising tool. And you can pop in there and you can just ask Claude to go use it and research it. But you can actually see in the real estate category what pages are spending money on ads, how long they've been running the ads for. So you can get a list of all the agents that are advertising on Zillow, all the agents that are spending money on Google Ads, all the agents that are already spending money on Facebook leads. Build a short list and then start reaching out on your Call Stars calls and put together an email sequence. Hey, my name's Chris Johnstone. I'm a local lender. ChatGPT Ads have just launched and I've got a system to generate real estate leads. Would you be interested in having a quick call? Super simple offer. That's your voicemail script. Very easy to get out and get those people to respond. As soon as you say ChatGPT leads, ads, you can run this and I can help you, away you go. So when you're making those calls and you're setting up those meetings, this is essentially what you're talking about. And you can feel free to go and use this template. So I've got a free report for you that lays all this out. If you go to GPT, stands for ChatGPT, right? GPT-leads.com and opt in there. I've got the free report that walks you through where to go, how to set up the ads, all that good stuff. And then there's, I put it in the slides here, but if you go to gptleads.com/real estate with a dash in the middle, you're going to see a sample lead generation page that I've put together for our community. So gpt-leads.com/real-estate. And you can see what a good lead generation page for generating real estate buyer leads looks like. And you can use this as a sample. You can send it to your qualified real estate agents, be like, hey man, check this out. Love to build one of these for you in your marketplace. So you're showing them the offer and what comes with it. So it's ChatGPT leads, and here's how we're going to convert them. Now, you'll notice there's all kinds of different ways that people can opt in on this page. So over here, you've got your standard opt-in form. Give me your name, your phone number, and your email list, or your email, and we're going to send you a list of every area name, home that matches what you want. So it's like, tell us what type of home you're looking for, and we're going to send you a list. Right? Fantastic lead for a real estate partner. Then, as they go through the offers, we also offer off-market properties. Frank, you know, rerunning this and doing it with AI has been incredible, because I went in and I put both ChatGPT and Claude into deep research mode and had them go out and say, analyze all the offers, analyze the paid traffic, gave it access to our tools that we use for paid traffic and all that. And I said, find me what real estate buyers are actually looking for and what gets them to convert. And I was so shocked with what it came back with. The first thing was off-market properties. The number one thing that buyers are looking for is off-market properties. I had never would have guessed, right? Second thing, government assistance programs for purchasing their home. Isn't that crazy? So we've put both of those on the page as part of the offer. So it's get a free list, get instant updates when a home that matches your search criteria hits the market, get our free buyer's guide for what you need to watch out for buying a home in, insert your area. And that's a prompt we put into AI. It creates the free report for us. It takes, 15 minutes to put together your free report. And then we're saying, and off-market properties, and a list of all the government assistance programs that home buyers can qualify for and which ones might work for you. Oh, and a mortgage assessment to find out what your rate and payment is going to be. So we give the mortgage consultation as part of the offer for every real estate lead that we generate, so that the follow-up system can just continually say, hey, still looking to buy a property? We need to get together and find out what your rate and payment is going to be. It's time to submit your mortgage pre-qualification. So when you partner with a top producer, they're investing the money to generate all of the leads. All of the leads are coming into your system, and you're working them to turn them into pre-qualifications and then refer them back to the real estate agent, because the real estate agent is likely not going to follow up on the leads. So you say, hey, look, you just invest in the advertising. I'll take care of everything else. Pre-qualify everybody, vet the leads, and send you back the ones that are qualified. Does that sound fair? And so on the lead generation page, we get the leads from the opt-in form. You'll notice down here in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a live chat AI agent. So if they want to just live chat, there's a lead conversion mechanism there. This phone number here, Frank, that's on the page, call our AI-powered home search hotline. This is an AI agent that runs inside the Loan Officer AI CRM. People can call, and it's the lead generation form in an AI voice agent. Hey, thanks for calling. I'm looking forward to putting together your property report. What's your name? Can I text you? What email do you want me to send the report to? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? How soon are you looking to move? Have you been pre-qualified? There's 9 questions that the AI voice goes through, qualifies the lead over the phone, puts the lead into the CRM, does the follow-up. And so they can also text this number. So we've got text, call, opt-in form, and live chat all running on that page to convert them. And another interesting thing that we started doing last week on these account setups that we're doing for people is we've started adding the phone number in the advertisements. So we can just generate direct phone calls right from the ads and right from the landing page. And now we have an AI assistant to actually pick up the phone and call those people. So that's what the lead generation form looks like. And then we put them into the same follow-up sequence that we talked about last week to convert the leads. Because we know if we generate leads, but we don't have instant follow-up and we don't have ongoing follow-up, we're not going to convert as many leads as possible. So simple process. We run the ad. using the offers that we know are going to convert. So off-market home search, instant listing alerts, home grants and savings information, monthly payment and cash flow quote. They reach out through one of the methods that we've got in the ad or the lead generation page, and then the AI follows up instantly. Another thing that I'm really stoked about, Frank, is I built an outbound AI agent for the
Really?
mortgage leads and the real estate leads. So if you get a lead that fills out any of those forms, it waits 4 minutes. And if they haven't reached back out to the text message or the email or the direct message that gets sent to them, the AI agent calls them.
Really?
Within 5 minutes of them filling out the lead, introduces themselves and qualifies the lead.
So when it introduces themselves, it basically says, "Hi, I'm so and so. I noticed you started to fill out an inquiry form, blah 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 blah." So they quickly know what the agent is talking about at that point.
That's right. So it's be like, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm Chris Johnstone's AI real estate assistant. You requested a list of all the homes in the marketplace. I'm calling to make sure that we've set it up properly and you're shopping in the right area. And we offer a service where we can let you know how much you qualify for, what your rate and payment's going to be. Would you like to submit a mortgage qualification to make sure that you're shopping in the right category in the right neighborhood? Well, yeah, I would. Okay, great. Let me get you booked on the calendar. And then it books the appointment for the mortgage pre-qualification when the person calls in
Hmm.
or on the outbound call. So we've already generated the lead. It's the live agent that's actually doing the follow-up and converting the lead into an appointment. And then obviously, we're going to convert some of the leads right up front because that's the greatest opportunity that we have is converting a lead in the first 5 minutes. But then you've got to have a long-term follow-up system. And so we have a
Chris, we
prompt.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Please do.
there is possibly a problem with the link, the gpt-leads.com/real estate. It seems to be getting a 404.
Real dash estate. Here, I'll put it in there.
Real dash estate. Okay, let's get there. It is. Yeah, Justine put it in. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, real dash estate. There you go, guys. All right, good. Glad we got that cleared up. Didn't want people
I
to
know.
miss out. Yeah.
So that's the nerd in me coming out. I put the
Mhm.
dash in there to make it a little bit harder to find, just so that everybody here on Breakfast Club actually got the resource and got, because I don't want, anyways, I want everybody
Because
here
we're
to
special, darn it, and we know it. Gosh darn
right.
it, people like us. Yeah.
People like me. It's
Yeah.
how did you know I do that every morning? I'm just kidding. And so that is the system. So taking a look at just going consumer direct is a massive opportunity. Frank, you and I both know the quality of leads that are coming out of AI right now and ChatGPT. I don't think that the leads that come through ads are going to be as high as somebody that finds you organically inside an AI agent, whether it's ChatGPT or Claude or whatever it is. But I think ads are the next best thing, and they're instant. Like you can turn on your ad account today, you can run an ad and generate a lead tomorrow. You don't have to go through building the authority and owning it. Everybody here still should do that because those leads are free. Long term, I believe incredibly profitable, my opinion, right? But leads are fast. When you can run an ad and generate a lead, it's fast. And
Mm.
so I think that this is a fantastic opportunity for everybody here in the community. Get your list of qualified agents, narrow it down to the top 20, and reach out and let them know you're reaching out to all of the top producers in that market. ChatGPT ads just went live. You've got a system. Send them the lead generation page that I gave you here on the presentation. Be like, check this out. Give me a call. Is this worth 15 minutes of your time? And work with the top producers that come in. And your whole goal there is to win the referral relationship. I don't want you to get pigeonholed into the corner of like, oh, hey, Nick Nicholas helps me with my lead generation. I'm not going to send him referrals. You just
No.
have that first one. It's like, hey, I got this nerd over here. They're going to do it. They're going to set it up. We're going to generate some leads off ChatGPT. But the reason I'm doing this is because you need to experience what a pre-qualification with me is like. Send me a deal. Let's work it together. And I'll show you why we should be working together long term.
That's
It's
the way.
just
That's
another
the ticket.
quiver. That's it. You don't want to be the lead generation person.
No.
You want to be the mortgage expert that just uses this to open the conversation to get the first referral across the line so that you can earn the business from that top producer.
The warm referral business from the agent. That's what you're after. Yeah. Killer, dude. This is all set up. This is all ready to go.
Yep. Yeah. So the real estate campaigns are now ready to go. Anybody that invested
Come
last week
on.
in having us set up, this is part of the ads that you're going to get inside your account when we set them all up. And then we're doing, so I didn't really do a good job last week of like explaining what was in it, but we're also building out one full workflow. So an AI voice agent inbound, AI voice agent outbound, the text messaging campaign, the email marketing campaign. When you invest the $497 one-time fee, we build one of those workflows for you. So you saw all the direct-to-consumer campaigns, like all of these are going to be loaded into your ChatGPT account, but we're only going to build one funnel inside the CRM for you so that you can like turn on an ad
for the $497, right?
For one payment of $497.
Come on.
Gives you the template and you can like copy and paste and just be like, okay, this one's for FHA, this one's for VA, this one's for real estate buyers, this one's for real estate sellers. You can kind of like copy the follow-up systems after that.
This is insane, dude. Come on. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Guys, what do you think about this? This is nuts. This is turnkey. We're at the beginning, the very start of ChatGPT ads with this tool at your fingertips now. Crazy. I'm on it. You know, I'm on it. We were discussing it. Yep. I paid my fee. I'm ready to go.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah. Come on. I mean, geez.
And if you want to learn how to do it yourself, just gpt-leads.com. So gpt-leads.com. You can scan the QR code that's up on the screen. But if you're listening, gpt-leads.com. Free report, shows you how to do the whole thing. If you just want to skip over I don't want to click the buttons and do it myself, again, there's a one-time payment, $497. We'll set it all up for you and onboard you onto the whole thing. Just trying to
one-time payment, team. A one-time payment. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm who else is dumbfounded by this? Anybody else? Hope, are you dumbfounded by this? Hope, by the way, we paid. And so we're getting hooked up this week with John to get this all figured out. Yeah, right. So
don't think that wasn't going to be my very next text message.
I know Hope was going to text me like right after, are we doing this or what is going on? I know that's but come on, guys. What thoughts on this real quick? What do you guys think about this? I'm freaking excited about this. Like ChatGPT ads on the cutting edge, and to have a system like that turnkey ready to go, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, I'm a little excited in case you can't tell.
So there's a great question here from my man John in the comments, John Shea. He says, can we not put the realtor on the advertising, do it ourselves, and then select who we want to give the leads to? Like, run everything by your own compliance department. I am not a compliance expert. The way that I do it is I put the real estate agent's information on the ad and the lead generation page so they know it's for them, and you can follow up on the leads with a campaign that actually has that real estate agent's branding and information on it. Because again, these are top producers. One of these relationships can make a significant impact on closed loans, I believe. And so we want that white glove service, that feeling of, I built this for you, you run it, send me referrals, and we're going to work on the mortgage side of things. But customizing it to each agent, I believe, is significantly valuable. And once you have it all set up, like copy, paste, change the name, not that much work to get it customized for multiple agents. And then you've got multiple ad budgets all being invested. You're getting all the leads for free, and the follow-up system is doing all the follow-up.
Insane. Totally insane. So it's GPT leads, right? .com. That's where we want to go if we just want to get started. Let's start right now. The /real estate is specifically for the real estate lead gen system that you were talking about.
The
We got
page, it's like so if you want to see a sample of what a real estate lead generation page looks like, where somebody sees the ChatGPT ad,
yeah,
clicks on
yeah,
it, goes to the lead generation page, I put it there so that everybody here could take that and send it along to the real estate
got
agents
it.
and be like,
So it looks
this is
like
what the
this.
lead generation will look like.
Awesome. Thank you for that, because they're going to
Yep.
all ask, "What does it do?" Yeah, here it is, right?
Yep.
All right, let's go real quick. Stephen, what do you got?
Real quick, hey Chris, how you doing, bud?
My man, good to see you.
So, quick question for this 497. You go into our chat GPT and kind of like program it for like these ads somehow? Is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah, so we set up your ChatGPT Ads account. We set the targeting, write all the ad copy, build the lead generation page, and one follow-up sequence that has an AI voice in it that does the inbound and the outbound, the text message follow-up, and the email follow-up for that system.
So give you guys
And that
access, you get in there and set it up and then be golden.
Yep,
All right. Very good. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend,
for
guys.
cool,
for
my
four
man.
ninety seven, you might want to stick a 5 in front of that 4. You know what I mean? All right. Look, guys, we got to
Monday.
get out of here. Chris, thank you so much. This was awesome. If we don't all take advantage of this, I just don't know what to think. This is a big deal. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get on out of here, guys. Do yourself a favor. Get this going. We're doing it on our end. I can't wait. So, hope we're setting this up for next week with John. We're gonna get on there and get this all dialed in. It's gonna be epic, man. So, all right. Is there LOAI Friday today, Chris?
Yeah, yep. And we're just going to go live and we're going to work on building a lead generation page and actually building a follow-up sequence, like how the voice AI agents work and everything, just so everybody can like get a visual and see what the actual follow-up looks like after the lead generation page.
Crazy, crazy cool. All right, man. Well, Chris, as always, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you.
pleasure.
Give you a big cheer. All right, you guys, let's have a great weekend, man. I hope you guys have a terrific weekend. Be here Monday. Kevin Broughton on Monday. Why
Oh,
not?
nice.
Because why not? Yeah, Kevin Broughton. He's always good to hear. You guys have a fantastic day, a great weekend. We'll catch up with you here Monday on Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Adios.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Hey, thanks for checking out the highlights of today's Loan Officer Breakfast Club live call. Remember, you can join us live every day, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday at breakfastclubzoom.com. If you'd like to see full replays, you can get those by becoming a member over at Mortgage Marketing Animals Next Level. If you want to learn more, go to MMAnextlevel.com. And thanks for joining us here at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club website. For that, we'd like to give you a free gift. If you just scroll down to the bottom of the page, we always have a giveaway for you, something really cool. With that, you have a great one. We'll catch you on the live call. See you then.